Hello and welcome to Talkin' Baseball. It is the free agency draft. We have your Mount Rushmore of favorite John Boy media personalities, minus John Boy. Let's talk ball. And Joe's. People like Jack Doyle. Ranger Suarez.
Why are you bunting in the World Series that late? I don't know.
Hello and welcome to Talkin' Baseball, presented to you by SeatGeek, code Talkin 2025. I am Jake Storielli. From right to left, how the ancient Egyptians used to do it. Chris Rose is here. Baseball Today. Intentional talk. Best damn sports show ever.
Nice.
Period. I got there. Trevor Plouffe, former Philadelphia Philly, with some inside information potentially. And Jolly Olive from their division rival, the New York Mets, Shea Station, and formerly want to be a teacher. How are you, Jolly? I'll start with you. Screw those guys.
Wow.
Yeah.
Honored to be here.
Thank you, Jolly. Trev,
One of
how
my
you doing?
favorite eps of the year. Congratulations to Trev for his induction into the Hall of Pretty Good. Officially the Harold Baines of the Hall of Pretty Good. We're honored to have you here.
Who knew that getting voted in by the fans for something would just have a bunch of people yelling at me how much I suck and don't deserve it.
Yeah.
That's nice.
People are
It's really
talking.
nice to wake up
You're
to
doing
that.
something right.
That sounds like the early days of Talking Yanks. Who the fuck is Jimmy's friend? Anyways,
Yeah.
Chris Rose.
Yes, it's
How
good
are
to
you?
be here. I'm doing great, man. I do love this show because everybody remains calm. They think that the
Yes.
four of us work together
Mm.
and plan who's going where. So when we have 32 names up on the board and they go, why the fuck didn't anybody send anything to my team? Well, it's because we're four individual companies today,
Right.
even though we're all brethren here at the network, or three of us are brethren and one is a co-owner, whatever. The whole point is
Guns
that
blazing.
what we're different people here. So don't be upset if your team doesn't get somebody today.
Yeah, we'll try to share the wealth, but also with free agency in the upcoming CBA of 26, sometimes not all the teams participate.
No, very true.
Rob Sirocco's producing. Dalton
Yes.
Feely is here in the lab
Yes.
updating live. He gave us a great sheet. And Chris Rose, I'll let you kick off. You're the hostess with the mostest.
Not true, but I do
Okay.
have the rules in front of me,
That
so
helps.
I'll read them for you. Okay, it's very simple. We have an 8-round draft, 4 players each round, so that's 32 total players that are coming off of the board. If a contestant picks a correct match between a player and a new team, because we want people to move around, it's more fun, you get 10 points. If we send somebody to the team that they just left, it doesn't mean it's 2 or 3 teams ago. It means that they just finished playing the 2025 season with, and they end up re-signing with that squad, you get 5 points. If we nail the length of the contract, and it doesn't matter whether you got the team or not right, you get 5 points. We also want to pick former Cy Young Award winners, MVPs, Rookie of the Years. If you nail the team they go to, whether it's a new squad or old squad, you get 5 points. And if the player was an all-star in 2025 at that game in Atlanta that we were all at, and you nail the team, you get 5 points. So there's incentive to pick good players, have them move around, all sorts of stuff. Do we understand?
Yes, Coach.
We understand.
Yes,
and
sir.
Trev will complain midway. Thank you.
Yeah. I don't even think it'll take that long. I'll
Yeah.
take the under.
Wait, what?
What are we doing?
Wait, I thought Scherzer won MVP. Thank you, Chris Rose. Thank you,
Yes.
all you guys. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. I know how much fun everyone has with this. And I guess, did you say who gets the first pick?
I have not. We're going to go in reverse order. So the person that finished last year gets to go first. Jake, do you have any idea who that is?
That would be me.
Yeah. Trevor, do you already have a question? We haven't started.
I do. Is this a snake draft?
It is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. it
Because I
is.
know who won last year, so
That's
I
a
know who
good
has the last pick.
Yes,
That's a good
yes.
question.
So for those people that did not participate and watch last year, Jake, Jolly, me, and then Trevor, the champion. It's been such a good run for this guy at this company, minus that mustache. So here we go. We are ready to roll.
Yeah, we everyone was in increments of 5 last year. Trev ended up with 25 points, Rosie with 20, Jolly 15, Jake with 10. And yeah, limiting the 1-year picks too. I saw that's how a lot of people got points. Whatever. That's how I got points. So otherwise, I would have been shut out.
That is another new rule, Jake.
Yes.
You can only have 2 one-year deals on your board for each person. No more.
Yes. Okay. I think I got to go for points. Like let's get one big hit that could steer this whole ship. And I want to go with a big free agent, 2025 All-Star that I do think is going to switch teams. I'm going to go with Alex Bregman.
Damn.
Yeah. Because I just think for Boston, the value prop from what we've seen them do the past few years, distribute the money or put it into pitching, especially when you have that young core of players. I think Marcelo Mayer reeks of a delicious third baseman that when that Alex Bregman price tag starts to keep going up, they can put that money into a pitcher or, trade for Mackenzie Gore and pay him like Crochet and just ruin my summer. But then it's where does Alex Bregman go? I don't know. There's just been smoke and fire with this and all the scouting report of what he does to a team. I will say the Detroit Tigers do it. Being on the cusp, maybe it's a little fan service after they trade Skubal to try to recover. Like, look, we've got this guy instead. And I will say it's for 6 years. I think the Matt Chapman contract has laid out a foundation for Bregman to go. So I'll go Breggy, 6 years, the Detroit Tigers.
Very nice.
Kind of professional.
Very nice. Anybody else have him leaving Boston?
I have him going to Philly.
He fits in any of those situations. If I'm the Red Sox, I bring him back. You just mentioned how much he meant to that team, and even when he was injured, he was producing for them as some sort of quasi coach. I don't think you let a guy like that go, but I could see him in Detroit as well. He's quoted as saying he was very close to signing there last year.
I had him going to the Mets.
It's fun.
Really?
It's fun.
Yes, I did, and because I had him trading Vientos. I think that he's going to be part of a deal with one of those young pitchers, and I think that they needed a little bit of different juju in that clubhouse, and I thought that he would have been a good fit.
That last part I definitely agree with. That's interesting.
They need something.
They need something.
They need something. And that best pick of the draft was brought to you by Hims. Alex Bregman is Hims, and everyone on this panel uses Hims every day. Confidence shouldn't be complicated. Through Hims, you can skip the guesswork, get access to care that actually fits your lifestyle. Straightforward, stress-free, and designed around you. Through Hims, you can access personalized prescription treatment options for ED, hard mints, and SexRx Plus with climax control. Hello. You shouldn't have to go out of your way to feel like yourself. Hims brings expert care straight to you. 100% online access, personalized treatments that put your goals first. To get simple online access to personalized, affordable care for ED, weight loss, and more, hims.com/talkin. That's hims.com/talkin for your free online visit. Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products include compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription required. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information. Jolly Olive.
Wow.
Like that?
Clean as a whistle, Jake Storielli. Okay, I had two guys at the top. Bregman was the one I wanted because I felt better about it. Trev said that the one was obvious. I wonder if he was talking about this guy. I think you nailed it on the World Series pod. It's weird to say that the Dodgers need to improve something, but if it were to be something, I think it would be the outfield. They have the most money. They're the most desirable spot. I think they're going to very easily win the Kyle Tucker sweepstakes and move Teoscar over to left. Give me Kyle Tucker to the Dodgers on a 9-year.
Oof.
Exactly what I had.
There you go.
Wow.
That is also what I had,
There you
Jolly.
go.
That's what I was speaking
There
on.
you go.
Are they
Did you
going
have
to do that?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
People
have
are
the
going to be
contract
really,
then?
really mad about it.
It
I
might
also
be
had
all
the
they
Blue
do,
Jays.
honestly.
I had the Blue Jays in consideration here. Look, I
Yeah.
know that they don't necessarily need Kyle Tucker, but I think they can go. Well, I'm not going to say anything else about their free agency yet. That was another one I had for a
Nice.
1-1.
Holster the gun.
But like they just made a ton of money.
Yeah.
In the World Series, they need to spend it. I would love to see them go do something like brash like that. But him to the Dodgers makes a lot of sense, and I know people are not going to be excited about it.
I do have the Blue Jays popping up a lot. I mean, the Shane Bieber opting in thing should speak
Insane.
to people want to be on the Blue Jays right now.
But
So,
here's the thing: we talked about this. They're working a contract out. There's no other like explanation for that.
I don't
So it's
know.
not for a 1 year 14 or 16, whatever the hell it is. No way.
Okay.
But we discussed that on Friday's edition of Baseball Today. So just to let you know, if you want to go back and listen to exactly where we go. But there you go. So I guess I'm up now.
Yeah.
So we've got two guys that were all-stars this past year. So I guess I'll continue that trend. So I agreed with Jake that I think that Alex Bregman is leaving Boston. So that means they're going to need somebody to replace that production. And all I could imagine was this guy hitting about 60 home runs over that. It's a very tall wall in left field, but it's very close to home plate. So, Jolly, I hope that you didn't save any of your Pete Alonso jerseys.
Oh, I thought you were going somewhere else.
He is not coming back to Citi Field.
Wow.
I think that how negotiations went last year rubbed him the wrong way. He said all the right things, as he always does. I think that Boston is going to go after a veteran bat that you can plug in the middle of that lineup every day. Say what you want about his shortcomings. He's a 900 OPS guy when he's going well. In that ballpark at Fenway, God knows what he could do. And having a veteran presence like that might allow them to trade one of their younger guys if they feel like they can't get a pitcher that they want in free agency. Pete Alonso, welcome to the AL East and Boston, Massachusetts after inking your 5-year deal.
I like it. I like it.
I don't like it.
Well, yeah.
You don't like
Jake
it?
Doesn't like it for certain reasons. I actually had him going to a more fun place. I had him going to San Diego just because I don't know. He seems like he would fit in right there. It could be a disaster. I don't know.
I don't think they're spending money.
I don't think so either.
It's a pricey infield.
Yeah.
Dude. You guys don't know about the cartel.
With the mustache and everything.
Yeah. Wow. Inside scoop.
It's a joke, people.
Oh,
Anybody else have him leaving New York, by the way?
Adam staying.
I have him staying.
On 5 years.
Mets career home run leader. That's got to mean something to Uncle Steve.
Yeah, I don't think Steve's going to let him.
And guess what? When he leaves, he'll still be the Mets home run leader.
Hello.
It's true. Zinger.
True.
Clip.
100% true.
Clip.
Okay.
Coach, back to back.
Yeah, you took Pete Alonso for me, so I had to move things around here. I'm gonna go with a few what I think are kind of like layup picks here, just to get some points on the board. Because guess what, guys? Points on the board are points on the board.
Yeah.
As a wise
Who
man
said
once.
that? What's that guy's name again?
Just got on.
Rouse Karan. Ball and
Exactly.
play 1, 2.
Shout out, dude.
Everyone remembers.
I'm taking World Series runner-up Bo Bichette to return to the Blue Jays. I don't think there's a way he goes anywhere else. And I like the fact that he showed he could play second base. I think that might be his position moving forward, possibly third base. I don't think he's a shortstop anymore, guys. I think they found their guy, Andres Jimenez. And I do think he goes back. The length of the contract is interesting to me. He'll be 28 next year heading into the season. So it's got to be lengthy. It can't be a 5-year deal. So I think I'm gonna push it to. I think I'm gonna push it to an 8-year deal for him. And it's a long time, but shoot, I could see him actually going more, but I don't think they're going to have to. I think he wants to come back. Maybe he'll test the waters and maybe take a dinner here or there. Just because he can and his agent's going to tell him to. I think he goes back to the Blue Jays, 8-year deal. Him and Vladdy, cornerstones. They're going to have the picture of them sitting together in the dugout as minor leaguers together. Everyone's going to have that shirt on. It's a pretty thing. I love it.
That's what I had.
Oh, snap.
I had 7 years. That was the only change.
I had him leaving.
Really?
Where?
Atlanta?
Yeah.
No. I didn't have Bregman. I had told you I had Bregman going to the Mets. So I had Bichette going to the Tigers.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I just felt like they were going to make a play for somebody, but I think they wanted somebody in their late 20s to grow up with the rest of those guys that are about to hit the show.
Are there going to be Dodger rumors with him?
No.
I don't think so.
Move Tommy Edman to the outfield. I don't know. I'll be interested. The Braves need a shake, and I don't know what it is. And then I think it's going to come down to Bo, because I think Toronto can match anything he'll get, so it'll just be, what do you want? And I think after this year, you'd think he's good, but who knows? Grew up in Florida, sure.
There's another layup that I want to get to, but I think you guys will be mad at me if I do that.
Okay.
Maybe not.
Hit
Should I
your
just do it
layups,
right
bro.
now?
Come on.
Play your
Oh,
game.
boy.
Thank you. You know what? I needed that talk. I've been
Oh.
getting blasted on the internet. I need that
We
talk.
need you to unplug.
Hall of
We
pretty
need you to
good.
unplug.
Asterisk. Hall of pretty good.
Worst player in it. JT Realmuto. He ain't leaving. He's
Oh,
going back to Philadelphia on a 2-year deal. He means too much. They want to run it back. I think they add. You think 3 years? I think 2 years.
I think the winner gives him 3 years of the bidding war. He's good.
Don't try. I'm playing my game.
Play your
A
game.
2-year deal.
My bad.
Great pick.
He might not want to play more than that, guys. Don't you understand that? The guy's made a lot of money. He's got a big family. 2-year deal. JT Realmuto goes back to the Phillies. Those are my 2 layups. 10 points on the board?
0 points currently.
I mean, that is not fun. I will say that. Did
I'm
anybody
sorry.
have him? Did anybody have him leaving? Because I did.
I think someone's gonna poke up just because free agent catchers don't happen and like who he is as a man. Philly, I'm lost on as a whole. Are they just gonna completely retool? All those guys are fine
What?
with running it back. Like
Completely retooled.
like
Dude, they're Dave Dombrowski's going like this. Pedal down, man.
right, but that could be with different guys. Like
He don't rebuild,
The only thing
though.
they would do, I think they might shop Bohm if they want to go out and get a Bregman.
Can I just tell you where I had JT Realmuto
Yeah.
going so I can get your reaction?
say Miami.
I
He's
had-
giddy. He's giddy.
Say Miami.
I had him going to Pittsburgh.
Okay.
No way, bro.
Yes.
See?
I had him going to Pittsburgh to be the first free agent to sign a multi-year deal since Ivan Nova in 2016.
Is that
But hold
real?
on.
Is that
Here's
real?
why. I just want to give my reasoning, even though we have to move on. Pitching staff, who better to have shaped them than JT Realmuto? He can still hit a little bit, and God forbid something doesn't work out. You don't think trading a veteran former all-star catcher would get you something at the deadline? Just thought maybe it'd be interesting. I thought
That's
for three
beautiful
things.
fan fiction, Chris.
Yeah,
I-
really. I
you
mean-
know I love fan fiction more than anyone.
You
but
guys don't like playing the game fun.
I'm gonna reach out to Brady and Josh, and we're gonna talk about putting you in a home. I'm sorry, that was low.
They
That was
can't
crazy.
get the money.
That was
They
bad.
can't
That's
get
a
the money in
conversation
you.
after the show.
I'm more so. I just wanted to highlight. Which son had a birthday the other day? Was it Brady
Yeah,
or Josh?
fuck you. It doesn't
Okay,
matter.
that's fair. That's fair.
That was Josh.
And you're up. Happy
25
birthday,
years
Josh.
old. Josh.
Yeah,
stud.
that's true. That's true. All
See?
true.
It gets a smile out of
Yeah,
him
a
in the
little
end.
bit. He knows.
All right. I guess it's, you're just in the business of sending people back from whence they came. Why don't we do it? Why don't we? If JT's going back to Philly, then so too is his slugging buddy, Kyle Schwarber.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's fine.
This,
No problem.
This is what I was saying, and I didn't know how to phrase it. Like, they can run it back, and that makes sense. But also, like, if Bregman or if they want to do it with other pieces, they can do that too. The Phillies, I just don't know what they're gonna do.
I mean, do we really think there's no like mid team that's going to, people are like, well, in Cincinnati, he would make sense because he grew up in Middletown, Ohio, 40 minutes from the ballpark. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
Great.
Zero to me.
Crazy.
None. Okay.
How many years?
Anybody
you
have
got?
him
Oh
leaving?
yeah, how many years?
How many years?
Oh, for 4. I apologize.
Okay.
For what? Give me the contract. I'm just obviously doesn't count for the money, but
Right. I would say 4 for 110.
I think you're going like
Yeah,
this.
that's low.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
don't know.
4 for 110 is what I would have given him.
Second in the NL MVP this year.
Mhm.
Third.
I guess it's not too far off. I'm thinking like somewhere in the 30 range. So you're only $10 million off.
He
Okay.
almost Juan almost went 40-40. He's not
I have
getting second?
Schwarber somewhere.
I'm
new.
just that's what it's gonna be, Jolly. You know that.
I don't think I know that.
I think I do.
Thank you.
My Schwarb Darkhurst team. Atlanta. Their DH spot just opened. They could steal from the Phillies. The shakeup I'm talking about. That would be a fun one.
You have Atlanta having a big offseason.
They got to do something.
Yeah, I think
They
they,
were
have much
horrible.
more
They
were banged
significant
up.
needs than that, though.
They were horrible.
They were pretty banged up.
Yeah. So am I.
Jace Tingler to the Padres.
As the bench coach, he's back.
We already had a lot of discussions on offline.
Mm.
Okay.
Jolly?
Please don't say Jace Tingler again.
Yeah.
I'll do a reunion of sorts. This one's a little bit more I'm calling this one a little more fun though. I brought this up to Dalt. He supported it, so I'm doing it. This past season, the Diamondbacks sold. They sold their corner infield. Their first baseman going into next year is Pavin Smith or Tyler Locklear. I still think this team is good. Maybe they won't spend a ton, but there is a first baseman that they could go and get on a 1-year deal that I think would be great fan service. And I think he's still got a good season in the tank, and it would be a nice story. I have former MVP Paul Goldschmidt going back to the Arizona Diamondbacks on a 1-year deal.
I love playing those MVP points. That's good.
We'll just see.
Good job, John.
He's not done yet.
Very good.
I'll
John.
say that.
No, he's not done.
Crushes lefties.
Yeah.
Really fun to watch this.
Him
year.
and Pavin Smith platoon. Done. Easy.
Good.
Beautiful.
That's good thinking.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
All right, I'll do my cop out return pick. Because if it's not Cody Bellinger for my Yankees, then the offseason gets really ugly. Which isn't probably how you're supposed to play the game necessarily. But the swing fits the stadium, the potential versatility of all the outfield spots, first base. His dad played for the Yankees. And he was just a really fun baseball player to watch. It feels like the shoulder stuff's behind him. I'll go Belly. I think it's 6 or 7. I'll go 6.
Unreal.
I'll go 6. And yeah, they put him back in center field this year because I think Trent's going elsewhere. Do I just run into him?
Do it. I got Trent going somewhere fun, but Cody Bellinger again. I'm waiting for the Blue Jays to make their move. I like him going there too. Run prevention guy who can swing it a little bit. Again, got to move things around, but like if you want to get over the hump, you got to move things around.
There's Mets rumors. Like he's
Good fit.
Cody's gonna have a nice little offseason. I'm gonna chase points here as Jolly kicked off the bidding there. And I'll snag an old late.
Might be my next pick.
I don't know what Scherzer's gonna do.
So then don't take him.
I won't.
Cool.
I'll have fun. Justin Verlander. I think it looked like it was the end. It looked like nightfall for JV. And then he put on those old what are they? The old Reeboks.
Old Reeboks.
He put on the old Reeboks and he found something. And I think he's gonna do that again somewhere. Let me find the team. I
love how you do this
on the fly.
This is great.
This is insane.
Let's go back to Houston.
Yeah, I have this.
Yeah, let's plug a hole. Let's run it back. JV 1-year deal back to Houston.
Okay.
Point
I like that.
chasing.
I like
Point
that.
shaving.
Yep.
Like that a lot.
Yeah, that don't make
Interesting.
sense. Okay.
So we're
No
doing
problem.
The
two
old
1-year
Reeboks.
deals.
Justin Morneau was pissed that they got rid of him.
At what point does he stop playing? Because it feels like he could be dependable till he's like 48.
Well, I was just gonna ask if Verlander doesn't sign somewhere till June 1st. Do I still get the points there, or what's the what are the rules? 'Cause
Retroactively,
I want him to
yes, you
start
do.
doing that. Okay, good.
Huge.
What happens first? Justin Verlander retires, or his daughter goes to the high school prom?
I'm gonna move on from that.
Jolly. While we have
Well,
you,
I mean, I'm just saying years. I mean, isn't she like 6 now?
He's doubling
7?
down. He's doubling
Dalton, want to chime in?
It's a
I thought he was
time
gonna become-
thing,
It's a
guys.
time thing.
It wasn't like Fox, like we're gonna get this guy to be an analyst for us, and JV's
Oh
like, no,
my
I'm just gonna
God.
keep playing, and I'm not gonna do anything after I'm done because I've made $500 million, so I'm good.
No, I think he still wants to do it. I mean, all those guys on the
Why?
pregame set,
Why?
all those guys on the
Oh,
pregame
yeah.
set didn't make any money.
Yeah, those guys, they're egomaniacs.
Speaking of
Is
Jolly,
this whole part of the
Are
podcast
they
getting
not?
trimmed
I mean,
out?
This is all
Jeter's the only one that's like you could say isn't. Like
Rob,
A-Rod loves to be in
Rob,
the
do you want to
spotlight.
just like trim
Big
us
Papi
out? and-
loves to be in the spotlight. Does JV like that? I've never got that vibe from him.
Whose pick is it?
It's my pick. I'm so glad you asked, Chris Rose. Thank you so much.
where do you have Ildemaro Vargas going?
You know, he's not on my board, if you can believe it. I had JV to Houston. So great pick.
Oh, nice.
Jacob. Great pick. I'll go with the fun one because they kind of had a revolving door at closer this year. They found it in the end, and it helped them win a playoff series. But the Cubs need to answer some questions in the bullpen. And why not go get somebody who is going to reunite with his former manager? It might take a 2-year deal because of the prestige in the resume, but I will take former Rookie of the Year, Devin Williams, to the Cup.
Okay.
Wasn't there just an
That was
article
close.
out that said they're not eyeing top-tier bullpen help?
He might still be there in January, though. You know,
Smoke screen.
Is that leverage play right there?
you believe every report you see, Trev? Ever heard of fake news?
To me, that's a joke if they don't go after a high leverage reliever. Like,
I
I
mean-
know they found like their guys at the end of the year. We talked about them all year, but it was like Caleb Thielbar, Brad Keller. Who else was it?
Brad
A bunch
Keller is
of
also a
Drew
free agent.
Pomeranz.
They're losing a bunch of those guys.
Yeah,
to
a
free
lot
agency.
of those guys are
So,
free agents.
They need to stabilize it. I'm with you 100%. The article was insane to me.
It's a little crazy.
If any front office wants us to do a little smoke screen, just reach out.
What is that? Is it a wallet?
That's my wallet, yeah.
It's small.
Wow, this show's
Yeah.
going downhill.
Little guy.
Unbelievable. I have 2 picks.
Yeah, but you have to do it after mine.
Yeah,
Oh,
Rosie.
okay. I thought it was.
He was due.
Get him, Rosie.
He was due.
I haven't putting the old folks home just yet. I know that Jake's
We'll
trying to
take
get
care
me
of a
there.
show. We got her.
No.
Easy.
What is what?
That's first technical.
That's what brothers
First
do,
technical.
man. What do you mean?
All right, so this guy participated in the postseason, and when I heard his post game after his final game, it sure as heck didn't sound like he was going to be done anytime soon. Although it would certainly make sense, and you wouldn't blame him for walking away. But I think we're going to get one more year of Max Scherzer. Now, I'm not so sure baseball sense that makes perfect sense on where he's going to end up. But I think he's going to be the first player in a while that's going to play the role of player coach. He is going to help a manager make the move from college baseball to the show.
Wow.
He is going to replace Justin Verlander in the over 40 club out in San Francisco so he can help one of his best friends, Tony Vitello, get acclimated to the show.
Wow.
So I think he signs a 1-year deal with the San Francisco Giants. On one hand, I can't convince myself because Scherzer, I think, lives in Florida. I think he wants to train in Florida. That's not where the Giants train. It's about as far away from Florida as you can get for his family. But I think that if Tony Vitello places that call and says, hey, man, I want you out here, you can still pitch, and it wouldn't be a bad thing to have us hang out, and it wouldn't be a horrible thing if you can kind of convince the rest of the crew that I know what the hell I'm doing out here, I think it could be a fun story. Max Scherzer 1 year to the Bay.
You tied it all together there.
Yeah.
Him and his boy. Shout out JP Martinez, who's the pitching coach. Like, he doesn't need a new coach out there. That's my friend. Makes sense though. I like that. I didn't know where you were going with that, but you tied it together well. And Jace Tingler is also on that staff.
I'm unsending
What?
I'm unsending the DM to your sons. That was artwork, Chris. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
No,
I had a
that's all
different
right.
orange team.
Oh,
Had a
the
different orange
return?
I had Baltimore Orioles. I thought they might make a play for him. They got to spend money.
Why do the Baltimore Orioles have some stank on them right now?
They got to
need get
spend
rid of
money. I just don't think they're going to be in big bidding wars. That feels
Shout
like a
out
smaller
Craig.
war.
Oh, don't forget, Max Scherzer, former Cy Young Award winner. So if he does sign
Yes.
with anybody, I'm getting some
It's a
points.
point chasing round. I liked
He
it.
got more than one.
Yes. But you only get,
Oh,
it
I
only
know.
counts one per bonus. Yeah.
I'm going 2 pitchers here. I'll start with Jolly's Edwin Diaz.
I'm scared.
And I've been saying this about the Blue Jays for quite some time. They need to make a splash. And we saw that they needed some bullpen help there at the end of the year. I think any team that makes it as far as they did, I mean, the sense of urgency is there. The back end of the bullpen, I think, needed some help. Now, they got overshadowed because the Dodgers bullpen was so bad. But I think Edwin Diaz, on a 4-year deal to the Blue Jays, makes a lot of sense because it's not going to be that much money. You're talking, $22 million a year, something around that for a team that just made as much money as they did this year. Go re-sign Bo Bichette, put Edwin Diaz back there with Hoffman, the back end of your bullpen. I think it makes a ton of sense. So I'm going Edwin Diaz to the Blue Jays.
So you're okay with paying Hoffman, what, $11 million a year and Diaz 22?
Yes, Chris, because these guys you're not okay with that? Why aren't you okay with that?
I just think
I
that
hate when they
feel like
fight. I hate when they fight.
Well, Hoffman, and I told you at the beginning of the playoffs, the reason I didn't like the Blue Jays was his propensity to give up home runs. He didn't do that until the most important pitch of the entire season. And he was great in the playoffs until it. Now, his regular season had its peaks and valleys, but in October, he was nails until he wasn't.
So what does that have to do with Edwin Diaz?
It sounds like you agree with him.
It's an expensive bullpen. I
It
think
does
if
feel
you-
expensive.
Yeah.
It does
Again,
feel
let me reiterate: these guys just went to Game 7 of the
Mhm.
World Series. This is not a small market team. They're going to make big free agent splashes this year. Edwin Diaz possibly will be one of them. I don't think they bat an eye at a contract like that.
You know who they're not going to sign to their bullpen is Louis Varland, because they ran that MFer into the ground. That poor guy won't be able to pick up his right arm to sign his free agent contract.
As you famously know, he's got plenty of years of control.
I'm so mad at the Twins for him.
The Twin, it's unforgivable.
Such a
truly
sweet
is.
Minnesota boy. I couldn't believe his interview. I was like, this guy is Minnesota. You traded him with 5 years of control. Why am I getting mad about that? I know why. Because Trev's about to flip the draft, and it's brought to you by DraftKings. Wow.
Good
Look at
segue.
these kings. Stay in on the action. Use your bonus bets on DraftKings same-game parlays for a shot at an even bigger payout. If you love the thrill of live betting, DraftKings has got you covered. Player props, in-progress games right as they happen. And new customers, if you bet $5, you get 3 months of League Pass, and you'll get $300 if your bet wins, paid in bonus bets. So download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use code JAMBaseball. JAMBaseball, $300 in bonus bets instantly if your first $5 bet hits, plus 3 months of NBA League Pass in partnership with DraftKings. The crown is yours, Coach Trev.
I'm going another pitcher. I actually talked about this one yesterday with you, Jake, and I kind of fell into it yesterday, but the more I thought about it, the more it makes a lot of sense. Framber Valdez should be like the marquee free agent pitcher that goes. A model of consistency, some hiccups last year on and off the field. So we talked about yesterday. I think that does impact his free agency a little bit. Teams probably aren't going to be willing to give him as long of a deal and probably could use that as a little leverage. I don't know how they could use that as leverage. Like, how do you bring that up in a conversation? Like, hey, you kind of were earmuffs. You kind of were a dickhead last year. Like, can you please not be that with us? But a guy that keeps the ball on the ground, he's kind of like we said yesterday, he's bulletproof. Parks don't matter for him. I'm going to go put him on a team with a really good infield, and that is the Chicago Cubs. I will go a 5-year deal for Framber Valdez.
I dig it.
I imagine all of us had him leaving Houston. There's no way that marriage is repairable,
Gone.
right?
I had Giants for this. Him and
Feels
Logan
so.
Webb. Ground
I
ball
like that too.
guys.
Those were the two teams I was between.
Yeah.
I had Atlanta.
Okay.
I had Atlanta. I had them trying to make a strike and go get him. Jolly, where'd you have him going?
I had him going to the Giants to pair up with Logan Webb. I think they
Jake?
like the ground ball thing.
I'm blind. The Giants thing is interesting to me. Toronto, I think Trev mentioned that the other day, like if they're reallocating money. And yeah, I gave a whole speech about, Vladdy's the Dominican leader there. So Framber, even though Framber gives 0 fucks. Yeah, I don't know. Framber, I don't have a great read on. I don't think the cross-up's going to matter.
He fits a lot of teams because every
Right.
team needs a starting pitcher. Every team needs a guy that can go out there and keep the ball in the ballpark. So it just makes a lot of sense. I mean, like, as you mentioned, anybody with a good infield defense, Giants are a great example of that as well. Off the charts.
Okay.
Well, there are 3 Suarez's that we could put just about anywhere, I think. And really interesting. And a couple of them were all-stars, including the guy who got started a little bit later. So Bob Suarez in San Diego, is he going to be 35?
Yeah.
He's going to be 35 next March. That's incredible. But he's coming off an all-star season. He opted out of the last 2 years of his deal, I believe, in San Diego, and I don't think they're going to be able to retain him. But depending on where he lived, he might be able to commute. I don't suggest it, because Chavez Ravine is nowhere close to anywhere in San Diego. So I think he's going to move up the 5 freeway, and I think he's going to get a 2-year deal from the Dodgers, because I think that if there's an area that is in need of repair for Los Angeles, we all know that it's the bullpen. So why not get a dependable arm? Now, I know Dodger fans are saying, hold on, we just gave a 4-year free agent deal to a guy who last pitched in San Diego, and he wasn't even on our postseason roster, and he was horrible. Well, this guy's going to be a little bit different for you. I think Bobby Suarez is nails right now. So I'm going to go with him to stay in the NL West to the Dodgers. Why are you shaking your head? What
You just got mad at me for expensive bullpens, and then you just put another guy in an expensive bullpen.
Yeah, but they have an unlimited fund.
The Blue Jays have a lot of money too.
Not as
What
much
were, what were
the
they in
Dodgers.
payroll this year?
5th, I think. 5th or 6th.
Top of his head like that. I was
Do
gonna.
you think the Dodgers are going to stop spending?
I do not, Chris. That's why I think it's fine. You just were the one scolding me.
Scolding.
I was
Call it double
scolding.
standard.
Not scolding.
Scolding.
Not scolding. Questioning.
Reprimanding.
Questioning. But the Dodgers play by a different set of rules. That's what everybody says in our mentions.
I was gonna if Edwin leaves, I was like, oh shoot, Suarez to the Mets. That feels like the
And I had
response.
Edwin to the Dodgers.
So okay,
Yeah.
that'll be a nice little. What do you call
There's
that?
a
when we
big
sit
cause and effect in this free agency of like
Wow.
someone gets someone else gets, I don't know.
Okay.
Don't use those SAT phrases, okay? Not on the-
Cause and effect. Trev, Jesus.
I got a great SAT score. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Central
What'd you get?
Connecticut State, Miami of Ohio, Stanford, asterisk again. Are you Rutgers?
I'm Rutgers. Good
Okay,
job.
look at
Nice.
us.
Me and
Go
Mohammed
Scarlet
Sanu.
Knights.
I was being recruited by Ivy League schools. You guys think I'm an
Okay.
idiot.
Show me the letters. Show me the
Okay,
letters.
I mean, I probably don't have. I got a lot of letters. So
Convenient.
You can understand
Convenient.
that. They came every day, baby.
That's awesome.
Is it me?
Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Yes.
All right. I'm going to regret picking this team for anything because they usually don't spend, but I'm going to do it because this feels like a move that they would make. Feels smart. The Milwaukee Brewers were in the NLCS this year. They got over the hump. They won a playoff series, and then they got embarrassed. So they need to do something. I don't think they need to do anything with pitching because pitching, they always find a way, but they desperately need more thump in their lineup. Their big thump guy this year was a combination of Contreras and Vaughn. Andrew Vaughn, all's lefties. Not so much against righties, but they found something there, and he was definitely better as an everyday player with the Brewers. But I still think they opt for him to be a platoon guy, and they go get someone who can not only play first base, but also left field, and can hit righties because he's lefty. I have Ryan O'Hearn going to the Brewers on a cheaper deal because he had a bad second half. He's going to platoon with Andrew Vaughn, play a little bit of left field because I'm sure they don't love Jake Bauers out there as the primary option. They replace him with a better lefty bat, and he gets a 2-year deal. Probably some weird option in there, too.
So you're chasing all-star points on that one.
I'm chasing all-star points. Playing the game this year. I didn't play the game last year.
I was watching the sheet. Dalton Feely took Ryan O'Hearn's name off the board before he even said his name. This guy is
Locked.
all knower.
Locked.
Wow.
Absolutely
It's
locked.
crazy.
I think that's interesting.
I
I
haven't
don't
getting
like him in the
someone.
outfield, though. I don't like him in the outfield at all. And so to have him and Yelich kind of share that DH left field role,
I don't know. Did Yelich play a lot of the field this year?
Not a DH.
some,
Not a DH. I have him as the DH there.
I
you
feel
know,
like
but you definitely don't want Ryan O'Hearn in the outfield that much.
one of those offensive hungry teams like Texas or Cincinnati, like Ryan O'Hearn versus righties. You can lock in something there.
I'll tell you where I saw a lot of predictions was Miami for him.
So I've heard Cincinnati and Miami, and I feel fine about my pick, honestly, guys. I feel
Yeah.
fine.
You have a little insurance there. Okay. I don't know where that MFer is gonna go. Okay.
That's a clip.
Maybe I just found it. I'm gonna do one chasing points and having some fun. And then I'm gonna do one that's just fun because I just had that Jake moment of brilliance that I always look for day to day. Let's go chase Gino Suarez. Because I think I just walked myself into it because he's up there in years. Underrated baseball career. He's gonna get into 400 homers. and he can play some third or first, and this team needs some love at third and first, the Texas Rangers. Hey, here's 50 homers. Our offensive profile was kind of shook. People are worried if he can stay at third. Well, he can play a little bit there, or he could go to first. So they try to spark it with a shorter term. Probably 3 years. He hit 50 of them this year. So I'll go Gino, Texas, 3 years.
Love it. No complaints.
I don't know.
I had him going to Milwaukee.
Okay. We always hunt for the Milwaukee one.
We
but
do hunt for the Milwaukee, yeah. I still have one left for Milwaukee. And I just realized what you guys are doing. I looked at the draft board, and I have no highlighted players
He
on
knew the
mine.
rules. Come on,
Yeah, I screwed this up, huh?
Insane. I almost at the midway point.
Almost
that
at-
was
hey,
the
good
over-under.
call.
That was
Wow.
the over-under.
Yeah.
What were the odds on that? Minus 5,000, bro.
I'm gonna go straight fun with this one. This guy's free agency is just I'm swimming in my own head. It's a team that befuddles us. I want to see their logo on this board. We could have gone the whole draft without it easily. They just brought in someone to run my future front office, Paul DePodesta.
Whoa.
Luis Ariz, come home. Luis Ariz signs
Wow.
with the Colorado Rockies. Who's got a big outfield? Who's going to
Wow.
slap it around that outfield and basically secure the NL batting title just by signing there? Luis Ariz, come home. The Rockies
That's
are on
fun.
the board.
That is fun.
Where's Chris
2
Bryant
years.
going to play?
2 years.
Where's Chris Bryant going to play?
I'm going to not comment.
Sorry.
I was going to say a joke I didn't like.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
fun over funny, Jake. Fun over funny.
Fun over
Nice,
funny.
nice.
Easy to have fun. It's tough to be funny. Oh, look at that logo. You can barely see it.
We didn't even have it in the system.
Yeah. Rob just drew that.
Rob was scrambling.
That was MS Paint.
Those were a quick 2 picks.
Thank you.
Pressure's on.
Thank you.
I'm going to keep playing the game. I'm going to take the last guy where I can get some bonus points. There's only one blue italic left on Dalton's beautiful sheet, and that's Gleyber Torres. I'm just going a little bit of chalk here. We've picked them a lot in this draft, but I just think they're going to spend money because I think they're going to have a big offseason. One of their weaker spots was second base. I got Gleyber going to the Giants, kind of filling a hole there, and I'll get him on a 2-year deal.
I like the Giants for him.
Now,
So-
he did get offered the qualifying offer.
I don't think the Giants care that much about that. I think they're just going to spend a lot of money anyway. They've been picking up free agents left and right.
What sort of 2-year deal? What do you think that money looks like for him? 30?
2-year, yeah. I had it in
He got 15 this
34
year,
or
didn't
something
he?
like that. He was an all-star this year, 3-war player, above league
Yeah.
average bat.
2 for 32.
2 for 34, 2 for 32, something like that.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
next Wilmer Flores.
I think he gets a 3-year deal, to be honest with you.
Okay.
How
I
old
think
is
he
he?
does get a 3rd year. How old is he? What is he, 29?
Starts with a 2.
28. Yeah, maybe.
Oh.
Can I edit my pick? Can I say 3
I
years?
don't know.
Nope.
Fair.
way.
Fair.
Gosh, I've got some really fun names here, and I don't know which direction I want to go with that. Do I go boring or fun?
Yes.
Always.
He's one of my least favorite players to watch play
Nice.
because I think that he's very talented and he has done some remarkable things in this game. But you guys will all say, "Oh yeah, you're right." His starts are impossible to watch. Dylan Cease.
Okay.
Yep.
Don't you agree?
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, the home plate moves on him more than just about anybody, but he can strike out 200 guys in a year. He can throw a no-hitter every time. He's got that good of stuff. And I wonder if the Houston Astros feel like they could make him 90% of what Framber Valdez was for them with 0% of the headache. So I think he's going to go to Houston. I think he's going to take Framber's spot in that rotation, and you pair him with Hunter Brown at the top, and you got a lot of stuff coming, a lot of good stuff coming at you. I think he gets 5 years from Houston. So he grew up in Texas, or no, he didn't. He grew up in the South, Georgia, which is a few states over from Texas. So it's close enough. I'm sure he's been to Texas. And so that's
You gotta
good
drop
enough.
the Texas.
Nice.
Good enough. And so I think he gets 5 years. And I don't know why, and it probably makes 0 sense.
I like it.
Probably why it'll happen.
The only you mentioned he's from Georgia. You mentioned there could be looking for the baseball team in that state could be looking for a picture. Just him and Strider with the mustaches. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a little too fan fiction, but that sometimes makes it real for the Braves.
Okay. Yeah, that's nice. Better mustache right now. Dylan Cease, Trevor Plouffe.
I really like where Trev's is at.
It's subtle.
Thank you.
It's not
Thank
too.
you,
It's
Jake.
not too
Gosh,
much right
man.
now.
Trev's
It went
is-
from a Guy Fieri goatee to this little earmuffs fuckboy mustache. That's
you-
where we're at.
I'm a little bit less.
You're in a
now.
good spot where it's like, yeah, that is a. Don't start a fight with you at Teddy's baseball games. That's the energy. you're
Olivia's
giving off.
into it, guys.
Okay.
Is she really?
Yes.
Oh, well, then that's it.
She is in. That's
Yeah.
all. Hey, great guys. You don't like it? I don't give a
Okay.
shit.
I
Olivia's
think we
all
all
into
supported
it.
it.
Yeah, she's on one right
We've
now. We have a
also-
date
We
tonight,
all
actually.
supported it.
We've all supported.
Let
Beautiful
us know
date,
how
man.
that goes, because you usually
will.
do.
I've been on the hunt to find the center fielder for the Phillies, like a true guy that's going to go in there and just kind of, I don't want to call him a stopgap because I don't think they're going to have like a massive deal out there, but for the next couple of years. So there's a couple guys on this board that really truly fit. I love Harrison Bader there. I called it in the trade draft. Does he sign back there? Possibly, but I also think Harrison Bader is going to he's going to go wherever they offer the most money. Like, I don't think he's got like loyalty there. So there's another guy that I think might be a better fit. And I'm going to go with former Yankee, Trent Grisham,
Nice.
to the Phillies. I don't think it's a long deal. I think they sign him for a 3-year. I'm in between 2 or 3 years with him. We'll get Jake's signaling a 3. If there is a qualifying offer. So I guess if they're going to give up a draft pick, they'll give him 3 years. So Trent Grisham, Manning center field at Citizens Bank Park, just giving Jolly fits next year as he hits that shy little home run trot about 30 times next year. 3-year deal for him. And then I'm going to go snaps for me. Great one.
Great.
Kind of didn't. You didn't give us
good.
a window to
That's
do
good.
Yeah, you really.
Oh,
didn't.
what do you think about it,
Well,
guys?
I'm over
curious
it.
whether or not
I'm
he
over
accepts
you,
the
dude.
qualifying offer. Jake, do you think there's any way he accepts
I
it?
do think there is a chance he does.
There's a chance. I do think, like a lot of these, you talk yourself around it. But if he can get 3 years, which I think he can, you take that because I think he lands around 45 or 50. That's 1 year, 22. Yankee Stadium helps him. He is significant pool, but I think like if the Phillies are play, I think Houston's a great landing spot for him. They've
been looking for a center fielder forever.
I think the teams are going to be there for Trent. That I do think he turns it down, but he could. But
Let's look
Yeah,
at
I
this from
think
the other way. If you were a GM, would you feel good about giving him 3 years? Because I'm not so sure I would.
you'd be nervous, but you'd also feel like he was a top prospect. The light bulb went off. You could be getting amazing value if last year's Trent is last year's Trent. That I feel like some of those mid-market teams, that's the risk they take. Like I always jump to when Sonny Gray signed with the Reds, and it was like, well, I don't know, we're the fucking Reds, so if we could get Sonny Gray at a discount, I still think he's good. So that's kind of where my brain jumps.
See, I don't think the AAV matches the qualifying offer, which is 22, right?
Yeah.
I don't think the AAV is. I don't think it's a 3-year, $66 million deal. I think it's less than that. I think at this point, if you're Trent, you chase the guaranteed amount. So I think for a lot of these guys, you think of like $15 million a year. I think his is up a little bit from that, probably closer to 17 to 18 a year, but for 3 years. And so he locks that in and just, talk about like ending your career like on a high note. Like it was kind of like trending down and then just all of a sudden big. So I like that for him.
Great pick.
I'm gonna save this one for later in the rounds. I don't think you guys are gonna pick him. I'm gonna go Ranger Suarez now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Because we haven't really done him yet. And there's so many teams that he can go to, man. Again, I feel like he is like a Framber where he fits pretty much anywhere. A guy that's done it both in the starting rotation and if you need to throw him in the bullpen in the postseason, he's like, yeah, I got that in the bag, no problem. I do think the Cubs are a good fit for him, but I'm going to stay on the Blue Jays train, guys. I'm going to put them on the Blue Jays. I think they're going to spend money. I'm going to be right with one of these, I guess. Right? Like that's kind of what I'm banking on. Ranger Suarez to the Blue Jays, and I'm going to give him 5 years.
Are you getting dual citizenship after this show?
How many? Hold on. I mean, how many teams have I given?
You've given
2.
Well,
that's
now
your
3.
third Blue Jay.
Oh, 3rd? Oh, because Bo Bichette went back.
3 Blue Jays, 2 Phillies.
All right, let me rethink. I forgot Bo Bichette was in.
Oh, that pick's locked in, big dog.
Yeah, I mean, sorry.
Locked in.
Has somebody else picked?
That's
I couldn't edit
You
my
just
years.
ordered
What
Jolly's
is this?
ears.
What is this?
All right, fine. I don't care, guys. I'm back-to-back draft champ
Yes.
right here.
Oh,
Yes.
boy.
Yes. Huh.
Guy doesn't even care.
All right. Atlanta needs a closer. Raisel Iglesias is a free agent, and I could see him going back there, but that's not nearly as fun as taking in another guy in his 30s who had a shockingly good year. Not because he hasn't been a good pitcher. He's been a good pitcher. But I thought what he did in Cincinnati was fantastic. I thought he solidified things for Terry Francona, made it easy for him to go give him the ball in the late innings. I think Emilio Pagan gets a couple of years from the Atlanta Braves. It's interesting. He's not top of the line closer where we've got Edwin Diaz and we've got Devin Williams. But I think he's a cheap-ish, reliable guy. And if you do want to go another direction at the total back end, he's a guy that's versatile enough where you can pitch him anywhere. I think he gets 2 years.
I love Raisel.
I didn't know Raisel was a free agent.
When he's on.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to do something crazy.
Nice.
Just for you, Jake. We're going to do a little fan fiction.
Yes.
There are 2 viable shortstops on the free agent market. The top one is never going to sign with the Yankees. The second one, no one thought was going to be a free agent until he opted out of his deal with the Braves/Rays. He's on the market now. I think the Yankees would be incredibly wise to move away from Anthony Volpe. I think both sides just need a change of scenery. I know that you're shaking your head and you know more about the org. I'm saying I hope this happens for this team because I think both sides need to get away from each other. The Yankees move on from Volpe in some capacity. I don't know if it's a trade or whatever. I don't know what happens. And they move and they go get Ha-Sung Kim, who is so good with the glove at all 3 infield positions, so you can move him around if you want to. They shore up some defense. I still think he can hit a little bit. I know he didn't hit a lot last year, but he also started the year late, was hurt, and he had some good years in San Diego. I think you get him for good value as well. I think he's very much a guy that Brian Cashman would sign. I get him to the Yankees on a 2-year deal. Ha-Sung Kim.
You stole my late round draft pick.
Nice.
I had him going to the Brewers. So I feel like they're the savvy
think
team
they
that
do
might
it.
make
I
that
don't think
work
they do
for
it.
it. But
I think
I
they
like
like
that with
Trevor.
the Yankees. That's good fan fiction right
We'll
there.
see. I don't know. I wanted to throw in a little fun
I would
pick.
like that. I don't think that's what's going to happen.
I think you're just a little jaded, though. That's all. I think it could happen.
There's also a huge possibility that he returns to the Braves.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. They definitely need a shortstop, too.
He spurned them a little bit.
Jake, who's the opening day shortstop in Bronx?
I think it's Jose Caballero. Caballero was good. I still think they're all in on Volpe, man. I mean, some of those Cashman old press conferences are, haunting in hindsight. But yeah, and there's just not a lot of shortstops out there that I like Ha-Sung Kim, but the whole thing is with him, Ryan McMahon right now, Caballero, that it's okay. Your offense can get thin very quick. So I don't know. I would like it. I like Ha-Sung Kim, but I feel worn. Listen how worn out I sound.
Yeah,
this is the guy that got juiced up to send a Rise to the Rockies, and I can barely even stomach the conversation anymore.
Shout out, Rob. You got a new Rockies logo while we weren't looking.
Whoa!
Good work.
I mean, that's just the magic that Bobby Rocks brings.
Best in the biz.
Yeah.
You didn't even notice it, and there it is.
There it is.
Okay.
Good work.
Okay. Let's I got to play for keeps here. I need points. So let's go with, let's chase my last 1 year pick. Cause sometimes, oh man, he's still out there. This is fun. We could do another 8 rounds next episode.
That's the Baseball Today side, Jake.
Yes, the flip. Go check out. I think my 1 year cop out, I'll go Kenley Jansen. Because it'll be 1 year. And how about you got to go back to go forwards? He goes to the Dodgers. Screw it.
I should have done. This is
5th inning Kenley. Why not?
This is a lock.
5th inning
Can we
Kenley?
do locks where you get double points? Because you should lock that. That's easy.
I don't know. That was more a sellout for the 1 year. Any team can kind of sign Kenley. I still love watching him pitch. The final round. Is this the final round?
Wow.
No.
Okay, two. Well, the final 2 rounds are brought to you by Indeed. Indeed, they are. If you are looking to find the right candidates for your job, Indeed is what you need. Indeed sponsored jobs. Go check that out. Stop struggling to get your job post seen even on other sites. Give your job the best chance to be seen with Indeed sponsored jobs. They help you stand out and hire quality candidates who can drive the results you need. Spend more time interviewing candidates who check all your boxes, less stress, less time. And listeners of this show, get a $75 sponsored job credit to help your job on the premium status it deserves on Indeed.com/talkin. Just go to Indeed.com/talkin right now. Support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Indeed.com/talkin. Terms and conditions apply. Hiring, do it the right way with Indeed. That is fantastic news. Because there's a lot of bodies out there. I guess one pick.
Hey.
Oh, yes, please.
Is there any way we can add a rule in the middle of the draft?
Yeah. Close to the end, but yes.
Just see whether or not you guys like this. I have counted, and if my math is correct, 11 teams have been represented so far in our 24 picks, which isn't terrible. But how about an additional 5 points, since we each have 2 picks remaining, if you put a player somewhere that hasn't been represented yet?
The Plouffe tax.
You get an additional 5 points if they end up there.
Dalton with a big thumbs
Dalton
down.
just gave a massive thumbs down.
That's all I need.
Thumbs down?
Thumbs down. That's a lot to juggle.
I mean, I got new teams.
Okay. I was going to say for these last 2 rounds, but I just thought it'd be fun. But apparently Dalton hated it.
Dalton hated it.
Hated.
He doesn't hate anything.
I've got a new team. Well, how about the spirit of the rule?
The spirit of the rule. Okay, fine.
Dalton hates adult food.
True.
That is confirmed.
He's never tried
That
it,
is
so he
sadly
doesn't know.
confirmed. He doesn't know. Snakes win when he eats a salad.
It's true.
I can't believe Jolly's favorite team
Yeah, we haven't picked
has
him up.
nobody going there yet.
It's a weird off season for them, man. It's weird.
I have the arm for them.
Okay.
Who runs the team now?
David Stearns.
Where did he come from?
Milwaukee/Houston.
Who's a free agent from Milwaukee who's probably undervalued?
Jose Quintana.
No. Bring him home. Woody, man. Brandon Woodruff is a free agent. You can butterknife his stats from 2020 that he has been one of the best starting pitchers in baseball. Injury history, a little bit, but he's coming into camp fresh. And the Mets seem to ignore that. Montas. That Stearns.
You did it first. What the hell?
Did you hear that? That was in my head. Brandon Woodruff comes back to Stearns, the New York Mets. Get a guy with potential one upside. Woody to the Mets. 3 years.
I dig it.
I
would be a happy camper if that happened.
Chris Rose hates it.
I think he might take the qualifying offer. I'm really worried.
Yeah?
Because he's made 23 starts since the start of 2023. He couldn't make a postseason appearance this year because of an injury.
Starting pitchers get paid, though.
Yeah.
But not ones that can't lift their arm above their shoulder.
Montas.
Do you think the Brewers would be like, damn it, he took a qualifying
Yes,
offer?
I do. I think they would.
They want that. They're pick chasing.
They want that.
They want the pick and they want to sign someone for $5 million.
Listen, I'm rooting for him. I dig him. I like him a lot. I thought he was so raw and real when he got back on the mound this year and he was talking about making eye contact with his wife and his kids after his first start. I hope he gets the 3-year deal. I just don't. Oh man,
Raw and real.
A little bit. Yeah, wow, it took us until the 7th
That's
round
different
to pick him
than
up.
that's different than the raw dogging that Joey Porter Jr. was talking about.
Oh,
Didn't think he
during
was
the
going to say
football
those
season.
words in those order.
Flip
but
that.
Sure, in that order.
Well, those were his words, not mine.
Sure,
3
absolutely.
years now.
You say raw dogging?
That's what he said. You don't follow football.
What does
the way
that mean? I don't know what that means, Chris.
Why is it always on my pick that they do?
Trev follows football. He was telling us our fantasy
Trev,
trades
you've got 2
before
kids.
this.
You know exactly what raw dogging is.
What the fuck, Rosie?
Come on.
Jack Oliver.
Explain.
You guys are
Explain to me like I'm fine. Jack Oliver.
It's always on my pick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, Rosie. Jake said, "Spirit of the rule." I will do the same thing. I will be the sucker that sends someone to the Pittsburgh Pirates. I will be that guy. Last year, the blockbuster move was Tommy Pham for the Pirates. Ended up being, they like him over there. They need a DH because Andrew McCutcheon said, "I don't know if I'm going back." And if I'm the GM there, I just do the same thing with somebody else. Bring back a former Pittsburgh Pirate that'll get the fans kind of juiced up, get their butts in the seats on opening day. He's a free agent. He's probably got 1 year left. I'll have Starling Marte go back to Pittsburgh to be the DH there on a 1-year deal.
I think we've hit the point of the draft where we're not.
I see Emilio Pagan on the screen and Starling Marte. I think we're near the end.
Yeah.
Crickets.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Although there are still some big names out here. Well, at least one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, all the Japanese guys, everyone's playing scared.
I'm scared. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm just reading that Cody Ponce, my guy that I partied with
Yeah.
in New York and I didn't know who he was at the time.
Okay.
He's coming back and expecting a 2-year, $20 million deal.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah.
That's
Adam Lab.
awesome.
Really good.
George Kittle's brother-in-law.
Okay.
That's cool.
So should we dip into the Japanese market?
I'll be there in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
In honor of that, why don't we go Munetaka Murakami, who made his big league debut over in the Far East at age 19 and has not stopped hitting homers since. Now, this year he was a little banged up, and he still hit over 20 homers in under 70 games, I believe. So he is a proven power bat. The thing is do I think that Josh Naylor's going back there? And if so, does that mean that they're going to bring in 2 left-handed swinging bats to that lineup? The answer is yes.
Okay.
So I am going to have Murakami go to Seattle for 5 years. So welcome. Welcome to the country. And to have, I don't know where he's going to hit. Probably something like 6 in that lineup. Particularly if they bring Nails back. Could be interesting. So there you go.
I dig it.
I ran the gambit. If Pete actually leaves the Mets, that becomes a big thing. The West Coast teams, yes, Seattle, if that's their counter, but the Naylor thing does make that weird. And then, I don't know, Dalt Snakes in the Grass came up, and that's when I was like, I'm not picking Murakami.
Oh, I could see that. No?
It's fun. Trev, your final 2.
Yeah, this is it's starting to get tough for me here because there are some big name pitchers left on the board, and I think those are always the hardest guys to name the team, just because almost every team needs a starting pitcher. So I'm going to start with my guy Harrison Bader, and I've been looking for a spot for him. I was like, are the Kansas City Royals kind of an option there? I want to give the Royals somebody. I don't think he really fits there. I don't think that's kind of what they're into, although they're always looking for outfield help. So I'm going to go Harrison Bader. And I know that who put Jolly, you put Kyle Tucker on the Dodgers. I think Harrison Bader fits that team. I think this guy is addicted to big markets. Like he wants to be there if he can because he likes the limelight, dude. He had to sign with the Twins because I don't think there was another offer out there for him. But he ended up in a big market and showed out in a huge way with the Phillies. So I'm going to go Harrison Bader signs a. Does a 1 year deal with an option count as a 2 year deal? How do we do that?
I believe that's 2.
Yeah, we'll go 2.
Okay, so I'll go Harrison Bader to the Dodgers on a 2 year deal. I think they can improve their outfield defense and their outfield in general in a cheap way while they go hunt other needs. So I'll go Harrison Bader there. And again, I think the guy's hunting a large market. He wants to be in the limelight.
I had Houston for Bader for the whole center field thing we were talking about before.
I was trying to put him on Kansas City. I really was. Just doesn't make sense to me. And then, okay, my last pick, a guy who I love watching pitch a ton, dealt with some injuries last year, Michael King. Again, tough because I do think he fits a lot of team needs. So it's tough to name where he's going to go. But I think the Tigers are going to need to help their starting rotation. I mean, they've clearly needed that for quite some time. I think he fits there. So I'll go Michael King to the Tigers. And I'm going to give him a 3 year deal. I don't know if they're going to pony up and give him longer than that. I'm sure he's going to be searching for somewhere between a 4 and a 5 year deal. But I'll go 3 years with the Tigers. And I think the more and more I think about it, it makes a ton of sense for the Tigers to do something like that if they can get him.
I had him going to Baltimore.
Oh, that's a fit. I think whoever signs him is going to be really happy.
Yes.
I agree. I think so too. All right. I still have one more 1 year left that I could put on the board. And first of all, I want to thank everybody for making this latest episode of Dugout Discussions the highest viewed. And it hasn't even been, as of the taping of this show, it hadn't even been 24 hours.
Yeah.
I left him for you, by the way. I left him for you.
Very kind of you. Miguel Rojas basically said, I'm going back to the Dodgers.
Yeah.
Now, he also said, I think I'm going there for 10 years. I don't think that that's going to happen.
Come on, do it.
That's what Shohei wanted.
You're calling him a liar.
Come on, do it.
Not him. I'm calling Shohei a liar.
Oh,
I think really that's what it is. That's what it is. So I think Miguel Rojas does end up back in Los Angeles for 1 more year and then moves into whatever role he wants to do. Eventually, once we know that this is his last year, and he did say that he is going to play 1 more season. So if it's not with Los Angeles, which I think it's going to be, do you get bonus points for hitting the most dramatic home run in a franchise's history?
Didn't he say that last year was his last year?
Kirk Gibson?
Oh, I think this one was more dramatic.
Probably right.
We had that discussion yesterday,
nuts.
and I was on the Kirk Gibson side, and then I lost. I was like, I think Mickey Rose is better.
Save the World Series.
Yeah, it did.
Good pick.
Yeah, why not?
Good pick. Good guy.
Yeah, tie it all together.
So 10 years?
Yeah, 1 year is fine.
Oh, would have been really good on the graph.
10 just dropped the 0 at the end.
Okay. Nice. God, Trev took the 2 guys I wanted with my last pick, which is tough. I don't really see anything else that I could make fun here, so I'm going to take one that I just think will happen. I think the Giants did really well for themselves trading Tyler Rogers to the Mets.
Wow.
And I think they're just going to get him right back because he's been there his whole career.
Wow.
And I think they would like him to come back. They finished with the worst bullpen, among the worst in the league, and they do need to address that in some way. So Tyler Rogers goes back to the Giants on a 2-year deal.
Wow.
Kind of a lame ending.
Electric.
Yeah, not really at all.
I want to say shout out to Jolly for picking 8 different teams. That's legit.
I think I had 2
Literally
Giants.
doubled up on the
2 Giants. So 7 different teams.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tried to
Good
divvy
for
it
you.
up. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
I went with 3.
But let's get a drink together, me and you.
I had 7 different teams, and you didn't say shit to me.
Yeah,
I'm sick of you. I got to show with you right after this.
Literally, all my picks are different teams. So.
Oh.
It's all right.
Wow. Jolly's
Shout out to Jolly.
I can't have a
colors
compliment.
really stood out to me on the sheet.
Shout out to Jolly.
Thank you, Trev. Thank you.
Last pick?
Yep.
What a time. Lane Thomas. No. No, I'll go biggest money on the board because I'm an entertainer in my heart. Tetsuya Imai. might get the biggest pitching contract. He might beat out Frammer. He might beat out Dylan Cease. He might beat out everyone. It's just where, and Jolly popped my balloon a little bit because are the Giants a layup? Like, I guess in case the Dodgers get involved, because why not? But the Mariners, every spot in the rotation. So if I'm looking at the West Coast teams and the Giants who are looking to make a splash and in their rotation, they could spin the business side of it. If it comes down to a West Coast team, which it has a lot, give me a Mai to the Giants. Kind of make their rotation splash. He's 28. I will say 7 years. 7 years in the Bay.
Okay.
Giants with a lot of love.
They did get
They
out.
got to do a lot.
Buster's all in, man.
Yeah. Time to go.
I always enjoy this part. Give us one pick that you wish you had made that you didn't make. Jake? Who is next?
I've been Ozuna keeps spinning in my head because I think he's still really good. And I was like, maybe Arizona as like a 1 year DH he goes and rakes. The other one I want to find is Lucas Giolito. And we daydreamt of him going back to Washington as like a full circle kickstart that team. Those are the two spinning in my head.
Jolly?
Josh Naylor to the Mariners for me.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah. I don't know why we didn't do that.
Just left points there.
Yeah.
It was free.
Jolly?
I was searching for the Okamoto team. I ran out of 1 year deals. I want to put Mikey Stremski on the Phillies because they need a corner outfielder because they're trading Castellanos, and he had a really nice second half. I think he'd fit in perfectly there.
Where's Tyler Wade going, guys?
This office.
I had
podcast.
Merrill Kelly going back to Arizona after a pit stop with the Rangers. I don't think he sold his home. I think it was basically a wink handshake deal for a guy who's 38 or something.
You got a big thumbs up from Dalton.
Up from Dalton.
Yeah, good redeemer for you.
I think that's going to happen. But he hated my rules. He hated a lot of my comments.
Yeah.
Okay, I can live with it.
There's a big roseate.
Audible. I don't think it's worth it to run down the list. I would say if you're looking for the final list, it's on the end of the YouTube, or I'm sure our graphics team will make a graphic and Trev will be mad about something about it, and then we'll sort through all of that in the end. Any final thoughts or notes, fellas?
As a two-time defending draft champ, I just want to say thank you guys for coming and joining.
Participating.
I should have just.
That's very nice. And I would say that let us know whose team you think is going to end up with the most points. I always like that. Give us an order. Do the math. And
Gel Andujar.
write it in
Making the audience do math. Good
Not
plan.
mentioned.
Yell into the void because we didn't pick your team also.
Yes.
Zach Eflin. Hey, thank you guys so much. Shout out Jolly Olive, Trevor Plouffe, Chris Rose, the Baseball Today boys, and the Jolly Olive. I don't know.
Nice.
Pretty nice. Thank you guys so much.
Jake Sachs. Mark Canada, the Food Network.
Nice. Hell yes. Hell yeah.
Not
like
shots
that.
fired. Guy's a cook.
Best
Is that
IG
1 year
follow
plus
out
an
there.
option?
I'd watch the show.
Justin Turner, Chris Rose, you're our guy. You'll have to check out Baseball Today to find out.
That's the dinner in December discussion.
Hello. Invite?
Adam Frazier?